Hello again everybody, welcome back, it's me, and in this week's video I want to talk about something that is crucial for anybody who wants to take their day trading to the next level. Are you ready? Let's go. So many people ask me what are my favorite books? What books do I recommend? So I decided to put together a list of my top 3 books that I recommend for every single day trader. And these are in no particular order. So the first book that I really recommend for every day trader to read, whether you're new or whether you've been trading for years, is a book called How to Day Trade. And this book, it goes through different strategies, from directional information to non-directional information. It talks about things like supply and demand zones, and fair value gaps, and volume, and different ways to enter a trade, different ways to manage your risk. It's a great book to kind of just get an overview of the different strategies that are out there and how to execute them. It's written by a guy named Dr. Van Kay. It's a great book, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. The second book that I recommend for every single day trader to read is a book called The Candlestick Trading Bible by Andrew Burns. And this book is written by a well-known author. Now, when I first started trading, I didn't have anybody telling me this stuff. I had to find this information on my own, which took a lot of time and a lot of trial and error. But this book basically goes over everything that you need to know to understand the markets. Like, what are the different types of orders? What is a bid and what is an ask? Why does price move the way that it moves? How do you actually place an order? What are some basic strategies that you can follow to make money in the market? This book pretty much covers everything that you need to know as a beginner. And so I highly recommend it because this is information that is not given out very often. And I think that this book does a great job at explaining things in a way that's easy to understand. So again, The Candlestick Trading Bible by Andrew Burns. And then the third book that I recommend for everyday trader to read is a book called The Trader's Handbook, Winning Habits and Routines of Successful Traders. This book is by Richard Moglen, Nick Schmidt, Ross Haber, and Amit Rai. And this book, it really gets into the psychology of trading. A lot of times we make trading way more complicated than it needs to be. And we bring all of these emotions into the mix when we trade, and sometimes our emotions get the best of us and we end up making a decision that is not always the best decision. And this book does a great job at explaining why we do the things that we do. And it gives you some insight on, understanding yourself and your thought process and how you make decisions and how your brain reacts to certain situations. And I think that this is extremely important for every single person to understand, not just traders, but investors as well. So, The Trader's Handbook, Winning Habits and Routines of Successful Traders by Richard Moglen, Nick Schmidt, Ross Haber, and Amit Rai. Now, like I said, these books are in no particular order, so there's no real reason why I chose these 3 books over other books. I just feel like these are great resources for any day trader. If you're looking to learn more about the markets, these books will definitely help you out, and I highly recommend them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment. I'd love to hear about your favorite trading book. Check out the links to all 3 in the description. I'd love to check it out. And if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. We try to post new videos every single day, demystifying the financial markets. Hope you have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video.